Well, hey now, welcome back to Kings Road Young Lions. I'll be your DM for this evening. My name is Saucey, and I'm here with four wonderful role players. They are Rosa, Gator, Bronson, Solomon. They are the Young Lions. Say hello, Young Lions.
Hello, young lions.
Meh. What was that? Oh, what was that phrase, Solomon, that you used for your magic word?
Shaboingle?
Shaboingle. Thank you, Shaboingle.
Oh, Lord.
Which is Gnomish for what? Blood? Blood, death,
Soul.
vengeance? Soul. Okay. Okay, close. So let's do a little recap here. I know everybody is trying hard to remember where we left off, but
Been a minute.
it's been a minute. That's right. Okay, so we are inside the Tomb of Horowitz. That is the hidden temple, which is the home of gym badge number 5, the final gym badge in Bronson's championship belt. Inside this Tomb of Horowitz, this is a bit of an astral plane, right? It is a place that exists between material planes. The party had to eat some dragon fruit and go on a bit of a peyote trip here, where they walked the Rainbow Road into the World Tree and then into a tunnel filled with pit traps. They avoided a couple doorways and found a secret doorway behind some plaster. Then they crawled through a tunnel, a dark tunnel, into a room that was housing a statue, a gargoyle statue that was gargoyle housing. And a deal was made with the gargoyle. For the price of one giant orc tooth, they could pass safely. Luckily for the party, they are in different forms than they are in the material plane. So Bronson, the half orc, is now a full-blooded orc, minus one very large tooth. Gator, the muscle illusionary wizard, is now Gator, the fully muscled wizard, who also does illusions. Solomon is a full-on shapeshifter, and Rosa is a fully bodied woman at this point, eye to eye with the rest of the party. After visiting the gargoyle, they snuck into a tunnel. They entered a coin into a slot in the wall, which revealed a tunnel. They went down a hallway that seemed suspicious. There was laughter, and the floor was sloping downwards. They said, nuh-uh. They turned around. They found a secret door that took them into a pseudo locker room. They raided those lockers. They gathered a bunch of items, including, let's see, there was some juice in there. That's a drink that'll give you temporary strength, but will age you. There were some other paraphernalia used by wrestlers, some razor blades, some proteins, snacks, some tape, some wrestlers' clothing, and one golden ticket. Well, the party took all that stuff. They moved down into a hallway, and here they are in front of a 20-foot pit filled with a barbed wire spider web. Now, the image here looks like it's got spikes, but imagine that this is a barbed wire spider web. That'll give you an idea. But the walls look as it looks here. There's a bit of a ledge on each side. Oh, there we go. Somebody's drawing the spider web here. Lovely, lovely. The pit is, it's hard to tell just how deep it is. It's at least 10 feet deep. The tangle of barbed wire at the bottom obscures the bottom itself. So, party, we're going to turn on a little bit of music. And now it's time for the young lions to decide what to do in front of this 20-foot pit.
My idea was if we have a couple ropes, we can, someone's got to have like iron spikes and a hammer, and we make two lines Like whether it's like one on top of the other. This is not my forte, so I don't know why I'm coming up with this, but
no, I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Do the walls look like the way they do in the picture?
Yes.
Like with the blocks and stuff?
That's right.
So, Gator, are you talking about just basically setting almost like a guideline or something like that? Like,
do you have
run a rope basically from one end to the other and...
Do you have pittons?
Probably not.
That's what I'm looking for.
They are usually included with a dungeoneering pack. If somebody has a dungeoneering pack.
I have
a scholar's pack.
Of course.
Doubt that it would be with that. It may be with an adventurer's pack.
Would be, I'm sure, adventuring, definitely dungeoneering.
Well, that would leave Bronson and Solomon here. What type of packs do you have in your inventory?
I've got soap.
I made sure to buy chalk.
Whatever pack I got did not come with useful stuff. I can write by lamplight. I've got perfume. I can send an official letter.
Okay, yeah, they're not in the explorer's pack. I guess the other thing is we could try and shimmy across, like rock climbing style.
Does anyone have rope?
I have rope. That definitely I have.
So
I was so sure somebody would have rope. I wasn't even worried about asking. I was more worried about those iron spikes or like the crampons or something.
What about a grappling hook?
Not me.
I don't think I have that, no.
But the other thing I can provide, like, I mean, maybe it's me at this point, who should be doing, like, athletics. Unless Bronson wants to use a rage, but I don't know if it's really worth it just for... Because I can just cast a jump spell and somebody can jump across with a rope, is what I'm saying.
And then what, though?
Well, we're
like tight-roping our way across, or what?
So I'm thinking like if there's at least if there's a rope across, like a couple of ropes, then if somebody fails the inevitable, probably acrobatics check, I'm guessing, to shimmy across
I have been muted this entire time. Holy crap.
Oh my god.
I have pittons. I have years back.
He's like, you guys!
I thought everybody was just ignoring me. I was like, I have rope. I have rope.
You have exactly what we need, but you shut up.
I was like, for once, I was muted, actually came back and bit you in the ass. I love it. Pardon my language.
Well, so what I was thinking was one rope, like, lower, like, probably on the level of the floor, going across the pit, and then one higher, and then people can, like, shimmy across. And then if you fall, at least there's a rope to catch on the way down, too.
Sure.
So, since the barbarian is strength drained, and the wizard, am beefcake right now, are you still, like, you're lower than an 18 strength, right?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not trained in athletics, so I would get a +4 from raw strength only. Do you have better athletics anyway?
Yes. I have +5 on athletics right now.
I'm trying to think, like, so, and this seems metagamey, but I feel like we almost need to use a little bit of that in this particular situation. Not just the trap, but the dungeon itself. But like, if you were to fail your check, can you rage? I know you can rage as a free action, right?
Yeah.
But can you rage in the middle of a roll? Can you decide, I'm going to rage to get advantage?
No, I would have to do that before I initiate.
You would have to have been raged. Okay,
right? Yeah, so. But I can rage out and then do whatever we need to do to make sure that I have advantage.
Right. That's the only other thing. Well, maybe we don't need to, because your rages are valuable.
I have. How many do I have right now? I have all of them, so I'm good. I have 4 rages.
And you might need to like do a strength check in the next, who knows, like, like maybe I cast jump, you rage, but then this is all after like we spike the ropes in position first. Then I cast the spell, then you rage, then you jump with the ropes in hand.
So the rage will only last 1 round because I'm not attacking anything.
Oh,
Well, you can attack yourself.
Yeah, I guess, but
that's but
I'll allow it. If you take 1 hit point of damage, I'll allow you to hurt yourself to keep the rage going.
all right.
It'll just be
he's gonna blade to keep the rage going.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm just gonna poke myself in the eye a little bit.
Stop hitting yourself.
I guess
Okay, so why don't I like at that point if you're gonna cast jump on me, then I don't even need to rage. Like that gives me 3 times as much jump.
I was just worried about like
across.
I was just worried about single-digit rolls. That's all I was worried about.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay.
All right. Well, so let's. I don't know if there's any necessarily a roll to like spike these. Like not necessarily that like you want to like spike the thing through the rope because that would probably be bad. But you would do the spike and then tie it, and then spike it some like hammer it some more. I'm guessing. I don't know. I've never really done. Do any of us have like real life mountain climbing experience that we can draw on?
Putting the pittons in between the blocks of rock, the bricks that make up the walls would be doable. I have the capabilities to, and I have the strength needed to do it. And then you just do it slowly, and you tie yourself off, and then you just keep, and then you just go to the next spot, and do it that way. I guarantee you it will be a slow process, but it will be a safer process. But I have a feeling that just jumping everyone across, since you're all fairly light, shouldn't be too big of an issue. I could probably take Solomon and Rosa in one go.
Oy. Well, let's come up with a decision on the plan then. Like, what do we want to? How like? I mean, I feel like Pete and I have, Bronson and I have been talking the most. How do you, Solomon and Rosa, feel about it?
I think they're on
Yeah,
mute.
it's a good plan. Yeah, if you want to carry me across, you could toss me across, or I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of shapeshiftery right now, you said, Saucey. Can I, like, shapeshift my hands into, like, gecko fingers so I can climb on the walls?
No, this isn't gonna act like polymorph.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like
I wasn't trying to
adaptability.
polymorph. More like just change my fingers.
Yeah, I mean, you can change the appearance of your body, but it will not give you any added abilities.
Gotcha. Functionally, you're not any different.
Correct.
But you might believe in yourself.
But if you want to look like Bronson, you can.
So it's like change self, whereas alter self is I get like bonus.
That probably means you can make yourself real tiny. You could just sit in my pocket.
No, that's a molecular change.
So I can't just change into a cloud and just float over, I guess.
Yeah, this is
Also
more like
molecular.
a mystique ability.
Okay, well, all right. I'm just gonna grab the 2 small people, and then just jump across once I have jump on me.
Whee!
I pat him on the shoulder, and
I will preface it. If it seems like this is going awry, I'm going to try to fling them, and I will take the brunt of the damage rather than having them go. I'm trying to think. I would either try to turn to where I'm going to land on the barbed wire, and they will land on top of me, or I will try to fling them, the rest of the way if it looks like I'm coming up short.
So what was wrong with the idea of basically the rope leads, so to speak?
It's going to take a long time to do.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, I forgot we're speedrunning this dungeon.
Okay, so
I pop a grasshopper leg in Bronson's mouth, which is the component. He just has to chew it. It has to be broken. So he just has to eat it. He knows that though. It goes in his mouth and he goes.
Yum, 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 yum. Delicious.
And walk us through how that jump spell works. Let me see if I can.
She can be 3 times as much distance on my jumps.
Yeah. The TLDR is it literally triples your jump speed, and then the not TLDR is you touch a creature, the creature's jump distance is tripled until the spell ends, which is 1 minute. No concentration.
Okay. So if you get a 10-foot head start, which you have, you can go up to 45 feet forward with that jump spell. Is that right?
Yeah.
Because your strength.
Yeah, because 15 times 3. Yep.
And then after that, you can still move 10 more. Okay, great. But you also want to carry fully grown Rosa and regular Solomon. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, so there's going to be a couple different rolls here. We'll have you roll for your
Rosa can do she can do a piggyback, and then I'll just tuck Solomon under a arm like a football.
Let's see. So you'll basically be twice as heavy. So we'll say you can go half as far. That's about 20 feet.
Yeah.
So I'll give you that. I'll say you can clear it with all 3, but you're going to need to do, let's see, a dexterity check to see if you land on your feet.
Okay.
And we'll say a strength check to make sure you can hold on to everybody.
All right.
So let's roll dexterity first.
Okay.
This will be, acrobatics check.
Oh, acrobatics.
I was gonna say, is this a thing where Solomon should maybe give a little inspiration?
Can I do athletics instead?
You can do it, Bronson. I'm here to inspire you. I'm not using a bardic inspiration.
I'm like, I believe in you only because you are carrying me and I have to.
Yeah. All right, acrobatics check coming at you. That is a 12.
12 is just enough for you to land on the other side without losing your footing. Now let's see if you held on to both of them. Give me 2 strength checks. Let's roll for Solomon first.
All right, that is a 20, dirty 20.
Oh yeah, that's good. And now for Rosa, she's a little heavier, so DC's a little
12.
Okay, so Rosa is going to drop right before you get to the other side. Into the edge of this tangle of barbed wire. So within reaching distance, right? Can be pulled out, but it's still going to take some damage here. So Rosa, I'm going to need you to roll a d6.
Am I still holding on to her?
Oh, why?
No.
I rolled a 6.
Damage.
Yep.
Okay. Then you're going to roll... it should be 6d6.
Oh my god. Alright. Let's see. 2, 3.
Sorry, I dropped you on the razor wire.
Alright. Do I have enough? 3, 6. Sorry. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 12, 22. 8, 10, 17. Yep, 22.
Okay, so it'd be 22 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Now, Bronson, you can reach down to pull her up. Just going to need an athletics check.
Just don't let her go. Let her go.
Natural 20 for a 25.
There you go.
Sorry.
Not only are you able to pull her out,
Mia.
you're able to pull her out without inflicting any additional damage. pull her right up the wall, and Rosa can rest safely on the other side. So that just leaves us with the question of what to do with Muscle Wizard Gator.
Bye.
Bye.
Just keep going. go hang out with Shanhausen.
No. Yeah, that's the part I didn't think ahead about.
I mean, I can come back. Not a problem. The jump lasts for a while.
Yeah, but I saw what just happened.
It lasts for
All
1
right.
minute.
Okay, well, I mean, like, I can fling you.
What do you think? I can't jump the distance you had to toss me?
I mean, I can throw you probably incredibly far.
Can he attempt to giant swing me to the other side?
I mean, you can try anything.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Are you sure
I
you
can-
want to do this?
I can
No.
lift. I can lift, or let's see.
Wait,
I
okay,
can
so
push
I
and
mean,
dragging. I'm trying to see what my effective throwing weight could be.
no, here's what I want to I mean, neither one of us is a great acrobat, but like, there's got to be some sort of like, he can boost me. I go to run and jump and he boosts me. Like, if anything, maybe give me advantage. I don't know. I don't know if maybe a
Oh.
boost is outside of that.
Yeah, I
We'll
mean,
do a
you can
cannonball special.
meteor smash him right into the middle of the pit and kind of
Well, yeah,
jump
no,
off of him.
Bronson, did you just reference the fastball special?
Yeah, the fastball special. Yeah, where
Yeah,
you're like,
that's- I would-
I'm bracing ready for him, and then he runs around the corner and then jumps up, and I like catapult him across the way,
Yeah,
and then
I
I'll
mean,
jump back over.
yeah, I mean, almost certainly Bronson will end up in the spider web.
Bronson?
If Gator uses you as leverage to jump farther,
Can Gator not make the jump? I guess I missed that part.
Gator's going to be a little short. His strength is 18. He would need.
You could cast jump on yourself.
I could, but I'm burning through a lot of spells here.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know.
You
Okay.
also have that container of juice that you found.
Then you'll be
Juice.
old.
Juice the wizard.
Only the fake body will be old.
All right.
No, well, I guess
what
maybe-
would it be if I were to jump back across, put Gator on piggyback, and then do another big leap?
That'd be about the
I
same.
don't
Let's-
particularly
let's-
want to get
let's do
electric
that.
chair dropped into the pit. Gator has come to his senses and he realized that a first level spell slot is not much compared to the amount of damage that Rosa just took. So he just eats a grasshopper leg. He says, "Stay there. I'll be right over."
Oh,
So
we both could have grabbed one person.
listen, I'm not here to think. I was elected to lead, not
no.
to read.
I deleted my character
What?
on the map.
Oh, he's gone.
Okay, I thought you meant
Oh,
like your character
Jeez.
sheet.
I thought you said character sheet. I was like, Jesus.
No, I deleted
Can't
my
do that with
character.
paper.
No, just
Like,
my just my
DM.
token.
He
DM,
really
athletic
wants to
check, I'm
be.
assuming?
Really wants to be inside of that.
I was just
barbed
trying to
wire.
get rid of my goofy, gross stuff that I had accidentally drawn all over everything.
Oh, it's
All right,
perfect.
I'm gonna get out of the way.
I thought it was great.
Yep. Let's get out of the way. That way. Actually, no. I tell you what. I'm gonna get like right about here. And if Gator looks like he's not gonna make it, I'm gonna try and reach out for him. If it looks like he is gonna make it, I'm gonna try and like brace and soften his landing on this side.
All right.
All right, we'll have human-sized Rosa at least like wrap her arms around your waist for like I don't know whatever
Yeah,
that
for,
could
like,
be.
Emotional, like support.
No, so you don't get jerked. No,
Dude,
just because.
I can carry like 600 pounds, man. Like.
All right. Well, I'm sitting like I've been tossing this die in my hand for like the last 150 seconds.
Oh, good.
Athletics
Roll
check?
the look out of it.
Yeah, let's have an athletics check.
All right, I eat my grasshopper cookie.
Actually, it's going to be a acrobatics check.
Acrobatics? Why would you do that to me? I don't have a bonus for it. No, because that's what you gave to this, so it's only fair. Well, then that results in a 14.
Okay, yeah. So that's great. With the jump spell, you're able to jump at least 55 feet. So you're rolling to make sure you get a good jump and you don't slip on the takeoff. But you fly completely over Bronson and Rosa. In fact, going so fast that they will have to dodge you in order to avoid any damage here.
You were not kidding about us hating this session, were you? All right. This is an effect that I can see, so I get advantage on a dex save against this at least. So that's nice.
Yeah, Rosa, you do the same.
16 or 10, so 16.
Double size Rosa.
Sorry, recap, what am I rolling for?
Dexterity
save against
with advantage.
Okay, dex save with advantage. 15.
Yeah.
All right, well, if that's the case, then, like, as I jump over, can I do the Mizuki whirling candy across?
I just imagine that we're, like, looking at this whole ordeal like the end of Free Willy. Like, he's just going over us, and we're just like, whoa!
Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Pete, I'm not even talking to Bronson right now. Pete, thanks for bringing up, like, 4th grade bully trauma.
Oh, God.
Well, yeah.
I'm only slightly kidding. I'm not upset about it. I just wanted to, like, mention, like, I had a real quick flashback to, like, grade school when Free Willy came out. And being the fat kid in class, you know what they said.
Ouch.
Well, this jump...
It's okay. It's funny now. It sucked back then.
Yep.
But I made it.
Yeah, this jump you've made is the most graceful thing you've done, maybe ever, in front of the rest of the party here. So
well,
yeah,
if you've seen Mizuki's whirling candy, yes, it's very graceful.
Is that like
I missed it. I was looking down the hallway.
So Solomon, you're at the end of the hallway, and there is a bi-parting door, double doors, with no windows, no locks. They appear to be, and no handles to pull them. They appear to be push doors.
I give it an epic kick.
You kick the doors open. Great.
Whoa. I want to be moving there.
You reveal a very long hallway with no doors on the sides, just a door all the way at the end. In the hallway, there are carts with crates, and there are towels piled up here, and there are all sorts of different boxes in the hallway, just kind of cluttering up the hallway here.
What's in them?
Yeah, let's dig through some of this stuff.
Okay.
Gloves, people, gloves.
Yeah, so you can dig into these, and there's all manner of things inside of these crates. There are steel chairs in some of them, towels in others. There are light tubes in some of them, barbed wire, thumbtacks, all sorts
So,
of...
like spools of barbed wire?
Mm-hmm, yep.
Yeah, I'm taking one of those.
Okay.
For sure.
Panes of glass.
Anything useful or valuable looking?
It's mostly, it looks like hardware store items.
Is there a stop sign?
There's a trash can with a hockey stick and a broom wrapped in barbed wire.
Can I interrupt real quick?
Yeah.
Before any of you grognards that are listening to this, I'm just gonna say we're gonna retcon real quick. I untied the rope that was around us. Shut up, grognards. Okay, continue, please.
It's been 2 weeks. All bets are off.
So
I remember.
you can take whatever kind of inventory you want from these crates. But
Does anybody seem magical?
Anything magical? No. Mm-mm.
I'll grab the hockey stick and I basically use it as a staff, like a walking staff.
Now, at the end of this hallway is another door. And looks like this. Can you see that?
Oh no.
So there are the crates piled up on the left, and this door with the X right in the middle.
This marks the spot, I've heard.
Yep. We and gorilla friends.
Oh.
I think that's Bronson's door.
Yep. Sounds good to
Oh
me.
yeah. Hang on a sec. Do we need to maybe buff him before?
Nah, I'm good.
I think Gator's gonna use his last first level slot and cast Mage Armor real quick.
Okay.
There it is. Okay.
Mage armor. What else are we doing here?
You know you could cast mage armor on me. I don't wear armor.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's just self.
No, yeah, it's self only. If I had like bark skin or something, I could pass
Yeah.
bark. That'd be sick, man. Oh, fuck. Anyway.
All right. Through the curtain.
Okay, so it is a curtain, and as you part the curtain, there is a wall on the other side, and it spells a word on it in Gnomish. Bronson, you cannot read it.
No, I can't read.
If I'm standing right behind Bronson, which I hope I am, what does it say?
It says the word. It says the letters OPEN.
Oh, open.
So as you say the word, the wall starts to shift and dust starts to fall from the ceiling. The door opens in, revealing the next room.
DM, I have a question.
In
if you don't
Gnomish,
mind.
that's Shaloo.
Yes. Question.
Would you say we've been in here for a total of an hour yet, or how long would you say we've been in here?
Yeah, probably.
You've been in there for a while.
Okay, because I recall that when we were with Gargoylehausen, and I'm sorry to slow everything down. When we were with Gargoylehausen, I cast Alter Self and I transformed into my aquatic option, so I appear more Gator-like. I was just wondering if I was still,
that's right.
I just for continuity's sake.
If you were actually an alligator, I don't think you could have jumped over that the barbed wire.
No, not like an honest to goodness like alligator, but like Leatherhead from TMNT.
Oh, sure. If you like, we can say you're still fully gator faced, muscle gator.
Yeah, I'm still Leatherhead. Yeah.
Okay, so you, hold please. There we go. All right, there's some music. So you step into a very dimly lit room, and maybe I should show it on the map. It's gonna look like one thing, but it's actually something else. So that's a full hallway, and then it turns to the right. So it gets darker and darker as you head down the hallway until you get to an opening at the end of that hallway. It is a doorway that is open, no door, just parted curtains there. And inside is an extremely dark room, dimly lit, with a smoky haze lingering in the air that smells like cigarette smoke. There are flickering red and blue spotlights around the room that partially reveal bits and pieces of what you can see.
Does it look like an arena?
So it is immediately in front of you. You can see that spaced every 5 feet there is a pillar, and on those each of the pillars are strapped light tubes. In the distance, you can see actually, you can see quite a bit in this room as you stand there long enough to see at these red and blue lights swirling around. It reveals bits and pieces of the room. It's still very dimly lit, but you can see the extent of the room. Off to the right, there is a throne on top of a couple steps, and there are tables spaced throughout the room. There are strands of barbed wire hanging from certain areas of the ceiling. There are steel chairs set up in different areas. There's all manner of things. 3 doors on the south end of the room. And in the far corner of the room, something that glitters. You can also see that there are banners, torn and stained, covering the walls, emblazoned with the insignias of countless champions that have been here before. The floor has pieces of broken tables, glass, all sorts of pieces of wood and thumbtacks, broken sticks, all relics of battles from long ago. On this massive throne on the north side of the room, this throne itself appears to be made from interwoven steel chairs that have been twisted into this form, intermingled with barbed wire, and sitting on the seat itself is also something shiny.
The chair of chairs.
And next to the throne is something that appears to be a rod or a staff or long stick that is propped up and leaning against the throne.
Time to take the stick and make the 2 shiny parts be on the ends.
All right, so as you get closer to the throne, you can see that sitting on the chair itself is a crown. And the stick next to the chair is a kendo stick. The crown itself is made from broken pieces of championship belts, intermingled with barbed wire itself. And the kendo stick is immaculately crafted. It looks flawless, as if it were just produced with skilled hands and never been used before.
Hell yeah. Taking all this stuff.
No, can we investigate before anything gets picked up? Because, I mean, it's literally like... No, Gator's gonna step in front and, like, try to see with his eyes, but inevitably probably have to use his hands. So what kind of a role is appropriate here, DM?
To stumble around the room?
No, I think he wanted to go analyze
specifically like the crown and everything. Like, can we? I just like before anybody picks any of that up. Like, could it possibly be trapped?
Is it trapped? Well, give me an investigation check.
Okay, that I can do. Make sure of. Yep, a lack of appropriate bonus, but I have intelligence. How about an 18?
18. Yeah, so you can see this chair, which is crudely made. It resembles the Throne of Swords from Game of Thrones, except it's made from steel chairs and barbed wire. The crown itself doesn't look like it's welded or attached to the chair itself. It appears to be just kind of haphazardly placed on the seat. It's not even centered in the middle of it. And the kendo stick appears to just be propped up. Neither appears to be booby-trapped in any way. The stairs themselves appear to be just concrete stairs just stone stairs without any significant markings to them, but big sharp steps, 3 steps that lead to this high throne.
So yeah, if the crown was centered, I'd be like, it's definitely like, it's like a gimme. Like you pick it up and there's either a pressure plate or like a string that pulls something.
Or a ghost.
I mean,
this is called the Tomb of Horowitz, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is gonna be a ghost. All right. So what were the sparkly things?
Oh, off into the corner of the room, that would be the northwest corner of the room. There is something sparkly over there. Bear with me for a moment. Okay. In the corner of the room is a treasure chest. It is polished bronze. Surrounding it are cinders, ashes, charred bones, skulls, crisp and blackened remains of clothing, gear, weapons, armor that have all been destroyed in some way. And resting in front of the chest itself is a glowing orange gem.
Get out of here with that. Come on. Come on. I pick up the... I'm just kidding. No, I don't finish any sentences in this room. Well, what does anybody else think? Because, I mean, I feel like there's a few things I want to do.
For doing some actual magical analysis on this stuff before touching anything.
Yeah.
Let's jump
That's
over
not
to
really within my wheelhouse.
So Solomon, before you
We
go
want
over
the
there,
shiny stuff, right?
before you go, Solomon, you're close to these tables on the south end of the room, and they appear to be merch tables. And these merch tables are full of t-shirts and hats and signed pictures, action figures, all sorts of different memorabilia.
They're sold out of wristbands and stickers, and all the cheap stuff is gone.
Do we recognize any of the figures on them?
So Solomon, you do recognize many of these are visages of King Jerry, the other founding members of Kafabia, as well as there's one that you don't recognize, one that just says Dreamer. So there are Dreamer shirts, Dreamer hats, but no picture of Dreamer.
This is kind of a weird, dreamy space. I'm gonna put on a Dreamer hat.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. If you remember from last time, when we walked into the locker room, the face of the Dreamer had appeared in a ghostly form and had been disturbed and had been upset by your presence inside of that room. However, you were not deterred. You had forged on. So yeah, now you can definitely put on this hat, and this is just a plain black hat with white lettering on it. Just Dreamer 316 or whatever it says.
Can I also get like a Dreamer foam finger?
Yeah. Yep. Sure.
So that way, if he comes back, he knows we're fans.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. There's an abundance of Dreamer memorabilia here.
Put some money in his merch box.
I also accidentally break the head off of an action figure of King Jerry. Whoops.
Oh well, you'd have to unbox it first, but you can certainly do that.
I open it up, I break the head off, I stick it back in the box, I close it up, and then I go, whoops.
So you look around, and you're waiting for a reaction, and all you see are the blue and red spotlights keep swirling around the room, as if The room is waiting for the appearance of somebody. This is a bit of an intermission, right?
No.
Do you guys want me to put on the crown?
Do it.
Can I do like an Arcana check on that crown or something?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Just a straight up Arcana roll.
Yeah.
22.
22. Yeah, so you can definitely determine that there is this is a magical item and there is magical emanating from it. However, it doesn't appear to be menacing or evil. It just appears to have magical properties to it.
Gator will do the same with the kendo stick Arcana check.
Sure.
14.
14. Yeah, so you can detect there is a faint magical aura to this as well.
Can Rosa and I compare notes? Like, do they feel like what'd you get off of this? Like, so can we like surmise? Are they connected in some way?
Well, yeah, Rosa would determine there was a strong magical energy coming from the crown, whereas with the kendo stick, much less so. Now, do either one of you pick up these items?
I'm assuming like
They're
Gator
just doing
would
a
pick
vibe
up.
check.
Just a vibe check.
I'll grab the kendo stick and sort of like look closer at it. Like maybe there's something you can't quite see unless you hold it up to the moon or something. You know, one of those deals.
Huh. Like a Staff of Ra type situation.
So yeah.
I am gonna hold up the sword of truth. Take a look through it.
You don't have that with you.
Oh shit!
That's
right.
right. Oh, I was
don't
like,
have
wow,
it.
this is great.
Oh,
It's better that you don't have that.
yeah.
Well,
don't
you
have
never
it.
get anywhere in life without being bold. I go pick all the stuff up.
Yeah, it's like I was. It's about time to. Just
I'm
put
bored.
mine on. Yep.
What, you grabbed the kendo stick out of my hand? Because I just barely grabbed it.
Well, you just pick that up, then that's fine. Then I just pick up the crown and put it on my head.
All right, so
I'll do like
the moment that Gator picks up the kendo sticks, all the lights go out.
oh.
Minor illusion, I make some sparkly lights just to slightly make it bright enough in here to see with my dark vision.
I don't have my Ravager's squadron. Oh.
Okay, but before you do that, a voice starts to speak. Now, if you want to interrupt the voice by popping off these lights, you can.
Lights aren't interrupting inherently.
So he does spit out 6 seconds of words before you can cast these lights. And he says, so this is in a hushed tone that is playing almost as if you're wearing headphones and it was directly into your ears. And it goes like this. He goes, "It all started with a young lion a lifetime ago, a full year of struggles and hard work, trials, failures, victories, all culminating in this moment where you find yourselves today, the moment where the road ends. Others tried to mock you. They mocked what you believe in, but you just made them quit one by one. They're all gone. It's just you now." And Solomon, do you want to interrupt here or let him continue?
Do we all hear this?
As you look around, you can see that everybody appears to be searching for the source of the voice.
I'm not trying to interrupt.
Okay.
I'm just making a nightlight.
All right. So he continues. Okay. So you can light off this light, and it gives you how much vision? I forget.
I mean, I'm
It's
just
pretty
using
bright, right?
minor illusion to make some sparkles, so it's not very much light, but I have dark vision, so I'm just combating pitch darkness.
Yeah, I got you. The voice continues. The gods knew you were different, young lions. The king knew you were different, young lions. The dark agents of chaos know that you are different, young lions, and you can put a stop to them. One chance is all you need to take them out, to prove to the world that you are more valuable than they said you were. And after so many months and so many miles, you finally get to put your quest to an end. The rebellion, as it was, is no more, but the revolution grows stronger because this is the end, my friends. This is my hardcore heaven. And you are my only friends in this place. Our bond is born of violence, and I am the innovator of violence. Who here challenges the dreamer?
Me.
Bronson, yes.
I do.
Speak your name.
Gator. Golden. No.
Nobody knows my name. It's such an advantage.
Bronson Celtigar.
And what do you seek?
I want to be the champion.
And once you're champion, do you think that will stop the pain? Will it end the rage inside of you, or will it all continue?
Guess we're going to find out.
That's a good question.
Then you start hearing the echo of heavy boots against the stone floor. They echo unnaturally, so as to where you can't determine the source of them. Gator, you still have the kendo stick in your hand.
See.
He says, the things you seek, this fame, this power, this glorified life of the hero, it consumes you from the inside. Your life becomes an open book, a series of episodes streamed to your followers. Sure, they will love building you up, but not as much as they will revel in tearing you back down. Those are the rules of the real world, but this is my domain. There are no rules. There are no referees. There is no mercy. You hear something pound on the floor, just boom. Whenever you're ready, Bronson, Lion Lord of House Celtigar, I accept your challenge. You enter this place with great hubris. Prepare for your receipt. And with that said, the light tubes on all of the pillars illuminate at the same time in a blinding light.
Migraine City.
And at the edges of the room, as you try to regain your sight, spectral cheers from an unseen audience start to murmur and grow louder and louder, as if there is a massive crowd inside the room with you, fueled by supernatural energy. And then a countdown. 10. 9.
Give me the kendo stick
8,
and give me the crown.
7.
I toss him the
6,
kendo stick.
I toss him the crown.
5.
Yep.
4. 3.
Let's do this.
2.
Good luck, Bronson.
1. Okay, everybody roll initiative here.
I was gonna say I stepped to this corner for whatever reason right before then.
Sure.
11.
Hopefully. What the? 5.
What the 5?
17.
Ooh.
Okay.
23.
That's pretty good. Okay. Let me do a little roll here. Let's see. Ooh, okay.
And just for continuity, I still have the hockey stick.
Okay. So with advantage.
kind of wish it was a barbed wire bat with electricity.
All right, Solomon, you're actually going to get an action first before anything happens.
So I don't even see the guy yet?
No.
Well, damn.
Get ready something when he pops out.
I was
Honestly,
thinking-
I wonder if you guys just need to like hang back for a second and just watch this fight.
Oh, I definitely am going to take a more supportive action here. I say, he's probably going to pop up on the throne, Bronson, and I will use my mantle of inspiration. Whoa. So we all get 8 temporary hit points, and
Hooray.
if you want, you can use your reaction to move up to your speed right now.
Nice.
So Bronson, you can be on that throne if you want to be.
All right, Solomon, give me a performance check.
And I'm going over here.
Just love that.
We should all just turtle up on the throne and fight from the high ground.
Solomon, I need a performance check from you.
Yeah, that's gonna be 18.
Okay, great. Roll a d12 for me.
D12?
For the great axe that's coming down on your head.
6, right in the middle.
6?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you very much.
And because the Mantle of Inspiration is just a bonus action, you know, I will hold my action until I see the bad guy, this dreamer. I will be holding the spell Vicious Mockery. So as soon as I see him, I'm gonna make fun of him.
Talk about how wide his ass is.
All right, which direction are you looking?
I'm up against the wall, so I'm looking towards the throne. I figure the throne's gonna happen.
Okay.
It's a throne.
The dreamer is going to appear directly in front of you, Bronson, and attack you with a kendo stick of his own. And
Hey, dreamer! I take off my hat, and I throw it on the ground, and I stomp on it. And I say, dream of this!
I love it.
He needs to make a DC 15 wisdom save.
DC 15. Okay. Yep. So he passes that.
Alright. Then he can do whatever he wants.
Let's see. Can I send this to the back? Have a little bit of a snafu here with the map. Oh, there we go. There he is. There's
Yeah.
Dreamer.
Yep. Yep.
Great. So, so he's going to make 3 attacks here.
So Bronson, do you actually want our help, or do you want to deal with this on your own?
I mean,
All right, roll.
as a part of the trials of the King's Road, I sort of want to handle it. I think I can handle it, but who knows what even is going on anymore?
It's just Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure whether or not to step in or try to buff you, or just kind of wait and see.
Let's
Buffs
see
are
how
good.
round 1 goes.
So it's going to be 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Great.
You know what? I forgot. Okay, he passed the Vicious Mockery, so this would be a regular attack. It's not with disadvantage. Okay, so we're good there. Yeah, so that's the first attack. Bludgeoning damage, so that would be halved because you're raging, right?
Nope.
No?
Haven't gone yet.
You didn't rage in the hallway when you were jumping the pit?
Nope.
No, he decided not to.
Oh. Okay. With his second attack, he's going to, with his second and third attack, he's going to use a furious attack with the kendo stick, and no, he's not going to do that. He's just going to do 2 more attacks like the first one. So that is a 13.
Nope.
And that is an 11. So he's going to miss with both of those attacks. All right, so that'll bring us to Rosa.
Oh, as a reaction to that first shot, I'm gonna Hulk up.
You're going to rage?
No, Hulk up. I'm gonna use the special Ghost Mountain technique.
Okay, remind us what that does.
+2 to strength temporarily.
For how long?
I have no idea. It
Or
just says
temporarily.
once for short or long rest, as a reaction to taking 10 or more damage in a single attack, add 2 temporary strength.
Okay, right on. Okay. All right, so next up is going to be Rosa.
Can I hold my action, or is that a 3.5 thing?
You can
You
hold
hold
your
your
action.
I held my action.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I want to see how this kind of plays out at first and let Bronson kind of do his thing. This is kind of his trial, so I think I'll go with that.
All right.
You're going to hold action. Okay, so Bronson.
Yep. Time to rage out. Let's see here. Rage. And then I'm going to use my no, I'm not going to use my second wind yet. Yeah, just a bunch of great sword attacks coming at him now.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's 10 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Oh wait, excuse me. These are gonna be, where is it? What is, hold on. I'm trying to find where my stupid great weapon fighting is.
Is that where you re-roll a 1 or a 2?
No, it's the other one. The
Great weapon master.
feet one. Yeah.
What's the weapon you're using?
Great sword.
Just a
Not the
standard
kendo
greatsword?
stick?
Yeah, just regular great sword.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So that one I didn't do, but this one is going to be a great weapon attack, or whatever, the master attack is what they call it. Let's see.
So the first one was 5 hit points?
8 or 10.
10, yeah.
It's 8 plus 2 for the rage. And then this one is 15 to hit.
That's a miss.
Oh. That's it for this turn.
All right. Give me a performance check.
18. That's a 19 minus 1.
Okay. Roll a d12.
D12. 9.
Okay. Gator, you're up.
I'm gonna have to hold my action too, because I feel the same. Like this is for Bronson. And I know, ironically, I'm at the end of initiative, so holding your action doesn't really do anything. But this is him. Unless he's in real trouble, I don't see it. Like, I don't want to interfere. I considered like moving into a position to give him advantage, but we're gonna let him. This is I feel the honor in the air, and he's got to do it himself.
Sure.
He knows what he's doing, Ralph.
Okay, so as a reaction to Bronson's attack, there is a legendary action. He returns a shot with the kendo stick. As he takes damage, he immediately returns an attack. That's 12. So that's not going to hit.
Nope.
Okay. And then that's back to Solomon.
You got this, Bronson! It's all you all the way to the champion! Bronson! 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 And I'll give you a bardic inspiration.
Hooray!
D8.
Nice.
All right, give me
And I will once again hold my action.
give me a performance check.
18 again.
Okay, and a d12.
Four.
Okay, right on. So as a reaction to that bardic inspiration, he's going to make another attack with the kendo stick on Bronson, and that's going to be 13 this time.
Nope.
Nope, still.
So I'd imagine that he's actually clipping me with these, but I'm just like no-selling him, and I'm just like grinning in his face.
Yeah, so now it's back to the Dreamer's actions. He's tired of this kendo stick that he's using. It's not working, so he tosses it, picks up a steel chair, and then will unload a this would be a furious attack of chair shots, hitting all creatures within 10 feet of him.
Oh God!
As he just starts swinging wildly. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 15.
15. Alright, so it's going to be 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
God damn.
Bardic.
Yeah.
The
So is
bardic,
that wait? Is that temporary hit points or? Oh, that it gets the the save. Yeah. So yeah. Let me roll a d8 on top of that dex save. And that is a 1 for a 16.
for a 16?
Yep.
All right, then you take half damage.
Ah!
Grief.
So it'd be 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And then he's going to attempt to make one more chair shot here. That'll be a 16.
Yep.
Okay. It'll be 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And roll a Constitution saving throw.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay. So he gives you the unprotected chair shot right to the head. Just boom, but you're able to soak it without being completely dazed. You haven't lost your senses yet.
Orcish forehead.
That's right. But that'll be
Owen.
that'll be his turn, and then he's at the end of his turn, he's going to drop the chair and approach you. Looks like he's coming in for a grapple.
Oh, good, because that was my plan too.
Great.
Big hug.
That'll go to Rosa. Is up next.
Well,
So-
while that's going on, I realized I could probably just cast a Cure Wounds on myself, just to kind of
Yeah.
patch up from a little bit of that barbed wire. So, let's see, 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. All right, we'll do that. 1d8. Can't find it. There it is. And make sure I'm minus off because I don't have my amulet. So yeah, I'll gain back 6. Wait, no, I can't add. 11.
All right. And while you're doing that, you to your left, you notice something you hadn't seen before. With the bright lights on all these pillars, there is a doorway all the way at the southeast corner of the room, and it appears to be similar to the doorway at the beginning of the tomb. So there were 2 openings at the end of that hallway, and this matches one of those.
Huh.
Stay away.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys kind of sort that out. Battle first, door next.
Anything else you'd like to do here?
I think that's it, unless Bronson's hurting, but I think he's holding his own.
Yeah, I'm okay for right now.
Don't need anything else. All right, we'll just move on.
All right, that'll move us to Bronson.
All right. Going to. All right, so I am going to recklessly attack.
Yep.
So he'll have an advantage on me until the end of, or until my next turn.
Okay.
And I'm going to start some Great Weapon Master attacks coming at him.
All right.
So let's see. All right, so there you go. That is a 16 to hit.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
All right. That is a 18 to hit.
That does hit.
All right, this one's gonna be good. Ooh, all right. That is 13 plus 2 plus 10. 25 points of damage.
Okay, right on.
And then here comes the third one. That is a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is not as good. That is 17 points of damage. And then I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try and hit him again.
Yep.
That's a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is 22 points of damage.
Okay, right on.
And here comes another one.
What is this one?
That is a 14 to hit.
What is this attack from?
It's my last one.
Okay.
So like I had 2 shots from my attack, one
Yeah.
from my frenzy, and then the action surge for another 2 shots.
Action surge gives you 2 attacks?
Because I
Gives
get
you
my
another
attack again.
action.
Yep.
Okay. What did you roll on this one?
That was a 14.
That does not hit.
Nope. Oh wait. I should have been rolling advantage for all of these.
Why is that?
Oh, because of reckless.
Because a reckless attack, that's a 20.
That'll hit.
And that is I can't math. 6 plus 10 plus 2, 18.
Okay.
I
You
rolled a
wanna
3 on that damage die.
You want to re-roll the first attack that missed as well?
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta do it. That's a 10.
That's a miss. All right, so legendary action. He'll attack back with another chair shot. That's he's not rolling well. That's a 12.
Nope.
We're all good there. Okay. Does that conclude your turn?
Oh yeah.
All right.
That concludes my long rest.
Who has the crown at this point?
Me.
And where is it?
On my head.
Okay. Good to know. Gator.
So we're still just kind of like kicked back. I've been looking for like any sort of support that I can do that isn't direct interference. I feel like the bardic inspiration's fair and everything, but like if I was to like shoot him with a flame blast or something, that'd be directly interfering. So just for me, like since he's been like going crazy and he was just swinging at every adjacent square with his chair, I'm gonna continue to hold my action, but with if he comes near me, I blast him with the Great Muda Poison Mist.
Okay.
I'm just like, I'll protect myself, but I won't directly combat him.
But you're gonna stay where you're placed right now?
Yeah, considering like he was, like I said, he was swatting all around, and if I think if I had stayed where I was, I might have been in range. I don't remember, but yeah, I'm fine where I am.
Okay. So if you're not going to take an action, that'll bring us back to Solomon. Solomon, a couple things you see before your turn starts. You've got all these pillars in the room with these glass tubes on them. You've got this treasure chest to the northwest of the room. Down on the southwest of the room, you've got this doorway that resembles one of the doorways from the opening tunnel on the map. And then there are 3 other doorways here.
And treasure chest up in this corner?
That's
here?
right. And in front of the treasure chest is a glowing orange gem, bones, ashes, and remnants of here.
Alright, well, I'll walk over to the chest. Bonus action. I'll just throw, a kind word over to Bronson. I say, Bronson, remember, shaboingle. And I'll throw down a 3rd level healing word.
I love that for the verbal component.
All right.
That is going to be 10 hit points for Bronson.
Hooray!
And I'll use my action. Can I, investigate this gem? Is it what incinerated whatever ash pile is here?
Well, everything around it seems to be disintegrated or burned or destroyed in some way. You want to pick it up and examine it?
Maybe examine, look without touching, if possible.
Okay. It's glowing, it's pulsing, it almost has a liquid core to it, but it is a very large gem the size of your fist, and it is cut in a way that makes it would be very valuable to resell.
Oh.
You can detect there's also a magical energy radiating from it.
And screw it. Rosa's been holding on to all her spell slots. She'll save me. I pick it up.
All right.
You fool!
So what you've acquired is a wish gem, and you immediately know that it possesses this ability to grant you one wish. And you feel compelled to make that wish immediately.
You fool?
I wish I had all the magic items that were ever lost by anybody in this place.
Okay, so with that said,
Oh no, he's gonna drown.
you immediately, let me see if I can. You immediately blink off the map as an explosion of magical energy erupts from the stone as you're vaporized and the stone drops to the floor. And I'm not sure that Rosa can definitely see this happen. Gator and Bronson may not have witnessed such a thing.
I might not have had the angle for that.
But Rosa, you've definitely witnessed this.
May have just seen a flash out of the side.
Solomon? Hello?
Have a good night, Solomon.
Someone boot him from the server.
Where?
Well, yeah,
Where
I think
did he
that's the end
go?
of my turn, right?
So that'll conclude your turn. With a legendary reaction, there will be another chair shot. That is a 14.
Yeah, 14 will hit.
14 will hit. Okay, and that chair shot. Here we go. That'd be 19.
He's got advantage, by the way.
19 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And I'll need you to give me a performance check.
16.
Okey-dokey. Roll a d12.
Bop it. Squish it. Pull it. 9.
Okay. So as you're exchanging blows with the Dreamer here, you're taking these shots, and every time you get hit with a chair shot, you hear the crowd go, "Oh!" And then every time you land with your great axe, you hear the crowd go, "Oh!" And it's back and forth, back and forth. Whenever you miss, the crowd boos. They seem to be excited by the action, by the violence. And you feel like the crowd is getting behind you a little bit here.
Sweet.
So that'll bring us to Dreamer, who will make a grappling attack here with advantage. So this would be a contested strength roll with advantage. So that'll be 24.
26. Natural 20.
Wow. Okay, so he's not able to successfully grapple you here, but he does make 2 more chair shots here. And the first one is a critical.
Nice.
That'll be a 29.
Ouch.
That'll be 34 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
And the second one with advantage is a 27.
Yep.
And that'll be 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
That'll bring us to Rosa. So, Rosa, you've noticed that these spectral voices are reacting to the fight that's going on. They were also reacting to Solomon when he was using Vicious Mockery and when he was doing Bardic Inspiration. So, on your turn, what do you do?
Were they reacting positively or negatively to Solomon using those?
Positively.
Okay. I am assuming that you are hurting Bronson.
Yeah.
All
at this
right.
point- yeah. That last couple of ones, like it just rang out, like just that, like. Oh, I'm trying to think of what match.
Rockin' Mankind.
Like the Rockin'
Royal
Mankind
Rumble.
is it? Yeah, that's
Toss
exactly
behind
it.
the back.
Yeah, the unprotected chair shots.
Destroyed his wife's mental state and ruined his children's confidence.
Yeah.
Yep.
Take a look here. Definitely gonna throw. Oh, that's a bonus action. Jeez, I can do something else and then throw that out there. Because cure wounds, I have to actually touch you. Yeah. I don't want to be anywhere over there. One thing. Sorry, I forget that healing word's a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I could also try to just lob a sacred flame at him, but I don't know if I want to interfere.
Yeah, you may not want that smoke.
Yeah, he might have some sort of reaction that's too much for anybody but Bronson to take.
Gotta catch me first.
Yeah, but if he does,
I got long legs now.
yeah, but I say that too. Is like if I catch you, you're in trouble. So I don't know if you want that smoke, like Bronson said.
Oh, come on, stop scrolling away from me. There we go. Do. I could maybe command him to drop the chair.
Put it down.
Drop.
Yep.
It has to be one word, right?
Yep. One word command, yep. They have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
Sleep.
Undead doesn't understand.
If you tell him to pray, he'll probably put his hands together and drop it.
Grovel. Grovel's a good one.
Ooh,
But when
actually,
necessarily drop the chair to grovel.
yeah,
What?
that would
Oh my God.
be really
Make him
good.
grovel, and then Bronson, give him a famous throw on the chair.
Yep.
All right, let's do that, and then we'll do the healing for the bonus action here.
I shouldn't be telling you all how to spend your turns, but
Oh no.
No, I like
This lines
this.
up perfectly with what I want to do on the next round.
That's what we're doing. We're calling the moves.
So what is
So-
the saving throw here?
Okay, let me take a look. It says succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command the next turn.
What's the
Well,
DC?
Oh, 15.
All right, so he fails his save, but he'll use a legendary resistance to pass it.
Damn.
Dang. All right, I need to mark that.
I love how that's written, like as in the rules too. Is like those are just like, oh yeah, they could use a legendary reaction to act as though they've saved when they fail. It's just like they could just act like they did. Like,
I believe the wording is you may choose to succeed.
yeah, that's it.
All right, well then I'm going to throw a healing word, but I'm going to cast it at a higher level. Sorry, for some reason Roll20 likes to scroll against me.
I like Roll20, but its mapping screen has.
I'm just trying to figure out if I want to do this at the third level. Probably the third level. I want to save that last fourth level. All right, so I'll cast it at the third level, just so that we can get some extra dice in there. 1d4 for each level above first, so we got first, second, third. That's 3 of them. Make sure, okay, plus 6. Wait, is that correct? Yes. Okay. Not great, but all right, so 12.
Hell yeah. Just remember, healing Bronson is basically twice as much because of my damage resistance. So
Yeah.
You healed me for 12, but that's effectively 24 hit points that I got back.
All right, perfect. And that's my turn.
Bronson, you're up.
All right. So let's see. Since he's not groveling, I'm gonna have to bail on that plan and continue Operation Bust this dude's face up until he dies. So let's keep doing that then. I tell you what, I am gonna use my second wind real quick, and that's gonna be a D10. All right, so there's 8 hit points back. All right, so I'm now closer to around half health. All right, so yeah, great sword attack coming at you. That is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Ooh, that's a good one. 24 points of damage.
Okay. All right. He's
then-
he's still not bloodied.
Yes. Yeah, this is Bronson fighting Bronson effectively. That one is a 16 to hit.
That'll
That
miss.
was a no, right? All right. And last one. Yeah, that's 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Ooh, that's a good hit. That is 25 points of damage.
Okay. Give me a
That's-
performance check.
All right. Oh, 18.
Okay. Roll d12.
D12. 12.
All right. So the crowd cheers after a couple of these strong shots with this great axe to the Dreamer, and that'll bring us to Gator.
All right, Gator's starting to catch on with this crowd thing. I think at least the player is.
Same, yeah.
I didn't know if that was really like a thing that was happening, but I definitely am catching on. Well, so like, I caught on so late. I don't have a plan really, except for maybe like every time. I guess I'll use like a minor illusion or like some prestidigitation. Actually, would probably be the better one. Just every time Bronson like gets a hit, like some like flashing purple sparks fly off of his sword, or some extra blood appears. That's not really like Dreamer's just looking really juicy, even if he's not necessarily there.
You can do just like red glowing energy coming off of me.
Yeah, sure, just wow.
All right, so you're gonna do
As I start leading more and more into being, like orc, hot-blooded,
so you're
Doing
gonna-
like a light show DM kind of what I'm doing.
okay, performance check.
I don't think I have. Maybe I have a little charisma, but I definitely don't have it as a skill. Yeah, I got a little charisma here. That's an 8.
Unfortunately, no reaction from the crowd. Not a negative reaction, just no reaction.
Right. Okay. Well, I had to try something. Okay. I guess
Like
that's
way
probably
eggs
it for
then.
me.
Keep it up.
All right, now as a legendary reaction, we'll make another attack on Bronson. That'll be an 18,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and that'll be 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
All right, that
That
brings
was not. Oh, that was not worth me just doing a light show.
that brings us to Solomon. Now, Solomon, after the initial shock of this flash and this magical explosion, as you pick up this magical hand grenade, after that wears off, you realize that you're okay. You're alive. You're in a room that is unnaturally dark, completely dark, even with your low light vision. You can't see anything. But what you can do is you can feel around. And what you feel are coins all around you. And other items as well. Glass bottles, small boxes, you feel like a small wooden box. You feel there's a weapon as well. You can't see any of these things, but you can feel them. What would you like to do?
I'll cast minor illusion to create just enough light to be able to see in this darkness.
All right, so what you see is you are inside a room that resembles Uncle Scrooge's money pit, but it is filled with all sorts of treasure.
Hell yeah! Is there a door out of here?
Yeah, there is a door out of here.
Fantastic. Let's check the door first. I need to get my bearings.
Yeah, the door is locked, and it's locked in a way it doesn't even rattle when you try to budge it.
All right. Are the hinges on this side of the door?
They are.
All right, so it opens inward, so it's a pulley door, but it's locked.
Actually,
And I
it
didn't
would
bring-
make more sense if it. Nah, it doesn't matter. It's
not if it's a vault.
it opens in.
What's the door made out of?
It some type of black stone.
Vibranium.
Black stone. All right.
Or a
I
cup.
step back, climbing over the pile of treasure, about 20 feet if I can away from the door, and I'm gonna hit that door with a shatter. I assume the door is a non-magical item.
All right. So as you go to step backwards and cast the spell, you do trip over something on the ground. Just stumble a little bit. So before you cast Shatter, you do take a glance, and you see that it is a set of bones, a full skeleton.
Oh,
And as a
probably
matter
the
of
last
fact,
guy who found himself in here.
not the only skeleton in this room. There are two others in this room as well.
Hey, look at him. Well,
So
it's a good thing I'm clever and I've got shatter.
okay, so you can cast Shatter on the door, and let's see, how does it work?
Essentially, I'm just gonna roll the damage. Non-magical items that aren't being worn or carried just take the damage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage.
I'm gonna start out with a basic second level. Oh, bad roll. 9. We're gonna start out by doing 9 damage.
Just bear with me for a minute. Oh, okay, great. So, so you hit the door with 9 points of what type of damage is it? Force damage. Thunder damage. Great. So you zap the door, and the door remains in place, and green gas starts emitting from the door.
All right.
So it's not a lot of green gas, but it's enough to alarm you. It appears very similar to the green gas you had seen in another place.
Yeah. And I remember how we dealt with that gas also.
By breathing it all in.
All right, so what do you do?
I used my action to cast a spell. I used movement to go check out the door and then back away from the door. So, with nobody around to inspire, my bonus action's not really doing anything. So, I think I'm all out of action economy.
Okay, so now there's the room is slowly filling with this gas, and that'll conclude your turn. That'll bring us to the Dreamer, who will go for another grappling attack here on Bronson. Okay, so this would be strength check, and he fails miserably. So much, in fact, that he lunges for you, stumbles, and then starts to turn away, which will give you an attack of opportunity.
Okay. That is a 17.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hooray! 22 points of damage.
22. Okay, great.
No, excuse me. That would just be... What was that? 12 points of damage. Right? 22 to 12? Yeah, because that's not a great weapon attack.
All right, so as
Just
he
regular
lunges
attack
and misses, the crowd boos, and then as he's running away, you hit him with this attack, and they cheer for it. And you can tell you're starting to win over the crowd here, but it's the crowd is very split at the moment. Dreamer runs all the way around to the other side of this wooden table to create some space between him and you, and then that'll be his turn. So that'll bring up Rosa.
All right. Do I try to make him grovel again, or do we just let that be?
Your call.
I don't want to burn through all my spells, but... What is this one? Does this one require touch? Yep, alright. Let's try it. Let's try it one more time. I'm gonna try and command him to basically, grovel. So it's a wisdom saving throw DC 15.
All right, so he'll use another legendary resistance to pass.
Yeah, I figured.
That's good. There's only so many of those.
Yeah, that was kind of the gamble. Let me mark that. All right, and I probably need to heal Bronson again. Yeah. All right, hold on. 1, 2. So it's all right. Do the same thing as I did before. This is the bonus action. Ooh, I rolled better this time. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You get 17 back.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a way better roll, and that's my turn.
Yeah, I would guess that the dreamer is just like getting exasperated, by the fact that he's just like throwing his entire, like he's just throwing his entire back into these chair shots, and I'm just taking them. it's like just seemingly limitlessly able to just take concussion after concussion. And so yeah, let's what do we want to do here? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw a javelin or a hand axe at the pillar, right at one of the pillars right beside him.
Okay.
In an attempt to just like shatter the glass and like cause sort of a distraction.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna close the distance and then try and wail on him.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything for the hand axe?
Yeah, you'll have to throw. You have to.
Okay.
Give me a.
All right.
Regular
That's
attack.
21 to hit with the hand axe.
Yeah, so that'll work. The glass explodes. A little pop from the crowd. It causes him to react a certain way, and then you can close the distance there.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just like, just blood is just streaming down my like out of my nose and out of my mouth, and Bronson just like spits and just starts trudging towards him, dragging his greatsword along the stone steps, and just walks up and then attempts to wail on him again.
All right. Well, you won't be able to attack diagonally here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I'll
pull
just...
it right next since the killer's there.
Yeah. And that is a 24 to hit
That'll hit.
for 14 points of damage.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Oh yeah, I got one more. And that's not gonna hit with an 8.
Nope. Give me a performance check.
All right. 16.
Okay, and a D12.
9.
All right. So now the crowd's starting to chant Bronson, Bronson, Bronson. So they're definitely on your side now, which angers Dreamer. He reacts with a legendary reaction, another chair shot. That'll be 28.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yep, and that'll be 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. On that one, I just start laughing maniacally at him. And I tell him, "Welcome to your nightmare, Dreamer."
All right, and
Now I'm trying to pop the crowd.
that'll bring us to Gator.
Okay, even though I'm not satisfied with the fact that I did the light show that caused Bronson to take a significant hit,
Yeah.
no, not in. I have come up with something, and this is pretty cool, I think. So, I look to the Dreamer, and I say, "This is truly your end. Bronson, finish him." And I cast Phantasmal Force, and I'm just looking to see if there's any kind of like... Yeah, the target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomenon of your choice no larger than a 10-foot cube, perceivable only to the target for the duration. So the only way this wouldn't work, besides the intelligence save that I need first, is if he's undead or a construct. It just won't work.
Okay.
But I create a 10-foot wide pit behind him, and then with Bronson in front of him, like he's like, he can't, like, trying to dodge to the sides. No, he's gonna have to go through Bronson, because he's not gonna be able to. If he steps back, he's falling in the pit. That's his rational. But
Okay.
first, he gets an intelligence saving throw to see if it even takes root in his mind.
What's the DC?
14.
All right. He rolls a 16.
Yeah, I tried.
All right. So he can't perceive it. So nobody perceives it.
Yeah, it's good because it.
No, it would only take root in his mind, but
Right.
since he saved, it's nothing.
All right. What else do you do?
I cringe at my lack of efficacy in this battle.
Firebolt.
That'll bring us back to Solomon. Solomon, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw.
Let's go.
I wish Solomon was back here with us.
6.
I know, at least he's a healer.
A 6. Okay, so you're gonna.
Excuse me, Gator.
Well, obviously I meant, yeah, I'm not the healer is what I'm saying.
So you're gonna take 13 points of poison damage from the gas inside the room as it continues to pour out from this door. That'll. So with your turn, what do you do?
Oh, man. Yeah, I remember this gas. Oh, this gas is no good, but it was magical, and I cast Dispel Magic.
Okay. And is there a throw on that, or how does it work?
So choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. And if it's a 4th level or higher, I have to make a spellcasting ability check. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. So if the spell effect is 3rd level or lower, it's over. If not, I gotta roll.
Okay, let's have a roll.
19 on the roll for a 23, baby.
Yep, so that'll cause the green mist or the green fog to dissipate and stop pouring from the door itself.
Hey, you know what? I'll probably have liberated all this treasure before the dreamer's even dead.
Yeah, so as you're looking around, you see there are lots of things in this room kind of strewn about, not just the gold pieces as mentioned before, but there are gemstones everywhere, potions, scrolls, rings, all sorts of weapons, maces, hammers, swords. There are some things you're not even sure what they are, but you're definitely, you know that they're of magical origin somehow. There are spell books in here, and one particular item, a jeweled skull with ruby eyes.
Do any of them look intrinsically connected to the door in some way?
Let's have an Arcana check.
Pretty decent. Arcana 19.
19. No. So the door itself does not appear to have any mechanisms to open it from the inside. There's no visible locking mechanism, and no distinguishable marks on it that would identify it as being linked to any of these items in the room. You can only assume that these items are the items, the item stash that was left over from other visitors in this tomb.
So I'm just gonna hold up my loot and prepare for my next shatter, and I just say, we're gonna bring down the house.
You're gonna shatter the door again on your next turn?
Yeah, because I already used my action to cast a spell magic.
Okay. One other observation you've made is about the two others, the three skeletons in the room. They don't appear to have any damage done to them. So you piece together that they died of starvation in the room because they could not escape.
Yeah, I figured as much.
All right. Will that be your turn?
Yep.
Okay. So Dreamer is going to make this grapple attack one more time. And that'll be a 17.
Yeah. Wait, is it a? Are you doing a?
It's a contested strength roll.
Oh, okay. No, that's a 14.
You roll a 14. Okay. So he's going to grapple you and slam you into this table that is to the north of where he's standing, and deal an enormous amount of damage. Then you will be restrained under the table until you escape. Okay, so let me roll this. So it'd be 31 points of bludgeoning damage. And you'll be restrained under the table for a turn. And then to add to that, he will use an improvised weapon just some rubble on the ground, and will attack with that as well with his remaining attack. And that'll be a 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That'll be 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Then he'll use his remaining movement to stand back up from being prone. And then that'll move us over to Rosa.
How you doing on HP?
34 out of 75.
Oh. What do I got here? May have to do it at second level. Yeah, because I'm burning through spells here. All right. Do I have anything else I want to do? I'm still not sure where Solomon went. Lots been going on since then.
I know where he is. I know exactly where he is. He's inside that crate.
I climbed into the treasure chest.
He is 100% inside that chest.
And where was the chest at? Sorry, I'm looking on which corner?
Yeah, top left corner.
Northwest
top
corner.
left. Oh, so I'd have to go around everything. 5, 10, 15. I don't know that though. I was about to go like pop open the chest, but never mind. I'll stay where I'm at. Okay, I'm just gonna throw another healing word at you. Let me check one thing here. That's for saving throws. And that's for ability checks. I don't suppose you can... No. Alright. Or, wait.
I can do a lot of things.
Yeah, well, I'm like, I could add a D4 to... I just lost it. To a saving throw or an ability check. Let me make sure that says, yeah, an ability check.
Mm-hmm.
I also forgot, I thought I had some sort of... Oh, I have Shield of Faith.
I think your probably best bet is to just
stick to the heals.
But the Shield of Faith,
yeah,
is a bonus action, and you need that for the heal.
Oh, yes, that is true. Thank you. All right, we'll just go with the heal then. I'll have to do it at second level. Do that. 8. And I can't add, so 14.
Sweet.
There we go. And I'm gonna put those over there. Those are my lucky dice tonight. And that's it for me.
Okay, so as a reaction, Dreamer will pull one of the light tubes off of the column and will strike Bronson with advantage since he's restrained. And that'll be a 20, dirty 20 to hit.
Oh yeah.
And then that'll be 14 points of radiant damage.
Ooh.
The glass bulb connects and shatters with a brilliant illumination of light and glass shards at the same time as a puff of white smoke is left in the air as well.
Now you done goofed.
And the crowd applauds. They love it. That'll bring us to Bronson.
He's given me my secret superpower origin, Mercury.
All right, so give me a strength saving throw.
All right. Well, that's great. It was either going to be a natural 1 or a 25.
25 will do it. So yeah, you're able to escape from being restrained. You're still prone.
Yeah, use whatever.
So half your movement to stand up.
Yeah. And then, what do I want to do to this dude? I really just want to tie him up in a bunch of barbed wire, like, and then just start beating them mercilessly like a piñata. But I think we'll just go with continuing to pummel him.
Okay. So go ahead, roll.
Yeah, miss on the first one.
Okay.
18 to hit on the second one.
That'll hit.
And that is 20 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the third one is so close to being a natural 20, but that is a 14.
Does not hit. So you hit with the 20. Tell us what happens.
So as I'm getting up, I just kind of like turn my greatsword sideways, like, and hit him with the flat of the blade, but I catch him like right under the chin, and just boom, catch him square in the chin, and then just what is it? I was trying to think of in Fight Club, when Mickey comes up with the uppercut after he feigns being knocked out, and the dude just is like flat horizontal in the air as he's landing. That's what I'm going for there.
All right, and give me a performance check.
All right. Hey, that is a natural 20 for a 19.
Okay, give me 2d12.
Ooh, 2d12. That is a 12 and a 6 for 18.
Okay. Great. So now the crowd is fully behind you. Bronson, as Dreamer drops to the ground, knocked out. And that'll bring us to Gator.
I'm so glad that he's knocked out because my idea was so stupid. So just like he just collapses to the ground, night.
Well, he got knocked off of his feet, just completely horizontal to the ground, and hit the ground, and appears to be unconscious.
Ooh. But like, there's no other visible effect, like the lights don't like
Nope.
dim or anything. Like, there's just been no other. I suppose you would have said something. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything.
No, the crowd is going crazy, cheering for Bronson.
All right, I say, Bronson, put your hands up, man.
Put them up.
And the crowd reacts. Yay!
Is can I dice, like, with this? I've taken notice to this crowd. It seems to be a very big part of this. Can I like do some sort of Arcana check to discern, if like, oh, but I don't even know what. Can I just do an Arcana check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. 13.
13. Yeah, so they're not visible, right? This whole time the crowd has not been visible. It's just it's an audible sound of these, spectral voices. This
they're using crowd noise. They're piping it in.
Yes. This crowd that's observing either that, it could be pre-recorded, right? So while they're not present, but they are still very much active and seem to be reacting to what's been happening here.
Bronson, are you feeling anything from that?
I mean, I feel good. I just want to keep pummeling Tommy Dreamer until he stops moving.
All right, well, I don't have any like effective. I guess I'll like cautiously move over here to Bronson and peer over his shoulder. I mean, not maybe like under his arm, rather. This dude, like, eyes closed, and he's breathing. He's just out. It looks like, or would I have to get close enough and do a medicine check?
Yeah, you can get close and do a medicine check.
He's gonna fake you out, and the eyes are gonna bolt open.
That's what I'm waiting for, something like that. Yeah, and it's so funny when I switched over to my character sheet to do to look for the medicine check. First skill I saw was deception, so let's do this. I know it is just how that works, right? All right, I'll start like giving him a once over, and I make an 8. So that's not. I just start shaking him violently.
Yeah, so as you're shaking him, his eyes snap back open again. And he latches one hand onto your throat. And then we'll make an attack on you, Gator, in which he fails, but is these dark eyes are just almost completely black, and these gritting teeth. He's looking at you. He's just enraged, right? No blood coming out of anywhere. No bruises,
Whoa.
no blood, no signs of damage to him whatsoever. We'll jump over to Solomon. Inside this room here. Is it time to shatter?
There is no room that can contain me, and I start power chording on my lute. I'm the gnome in the box. All right. I'm 4th level shatter on the door.
Okay.
Buried in these coins.
Okay, so you roll damage.
Well,
Ooh, this was a good roll.
back, shaboingle.
28 points of damage.
28 points of damage. Great. All right. So with that, the door is struck with the force of this shatter, and now even more green mist, even heavier than before, starts to pour out from this door. And in this moment, you'll get one free use of the spell message.
Like my message cantrip?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta point in the direction of the person I'm sending the message to, and I have no context for where I am.
Now, what did we use when we were contacting Mistress Wolf?
That was Rosa. She cast sending.
Sending. One use of sending.
Oh. As like a free action?
Yeah.
Alright. Because I've only used my action, you're letting me send as a free action. Can I send a word of healing? Cast healing word on Bronson? As a bonus action?
No, ass.
If you like.
Yeah, let's do it. I don't know what to say. I've got this room handled. I got this on lock. So, Bronson, you just hear a voice in your head that says,
Points.
"You're a winner, Bronson." And you're gonna
Well,
get
that's good because now I know you're not dead. So that's
9 points of healing.
all right. Cool. Somehow I have just taken an unreasonable amount of damage in this fight and managed to shrug it off. There's no joke. I have been dealt at least 100 hit points.
Solomon, is that
Wow.
your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So Dreamer will try to grapple Bronson with his action, with a reaction here. So that'll be just an 11.
Nope.
All right.
No,
so,
he's still got his hand
Yeah, I
around
gotta-
my throat.
I got to oppose that, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 21.
21. Yeah.
Does that mean I can grapple him?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was familiar with the contested grapples, whether or not they could go south on you.
So Gator, while you're grabbed, Dreamer will throw you to the side and tell you the fight is not with you. And then Bronson, he'll get up in your face and he'll say, "You can't defeat me in a fight. You can't kill me. I can't lose. But you can win over the crowd." And that's an important part of being a champion. Listen to the crowd. They're cheering your name. You won them over.
So, mid-sentence, while he's like gesturing out towards the crowd, I want to reach down and pick up a stop sign and just whong.
The crowd will love it.
You could pick up a piece of table and hit him with that.
That'll be good. I just wanted to make a reference to Raven.
No, I thought about that, but I was like, would stop signs exist in a world?
I also 100% asked Gator to summon a flock of crows.
I told you the best I could do is a flock of seagulls.
Yeah. What about flamingos? Scotty flamingos?
That I might be able to do. They are fabulous.
But yeah, I absolutely want to just I've sort of figured out that this is just a war of attrition, but I want to seal it.
Want to do what?
I want to seal this, with a cheap shot.
You want to hit him again
Oh yeah.
after he told you won?
Yeah.
Okay.
The crowd will love it.
Go ahead and take your turn, Bronson.
All right. Uh, 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, and then whatever the damage is for the table.
It'll be an improvised weapon. So a D8 plus your strength.
All right. Well, that was pretty good. 9 plus 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Great. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. So as a reaction, it's gonna try to kick you in the groin, and that'll be.
We can do this forever.
That'll be an 18.
Yeah, 18 will hit.
Okay.
That's gonna be a con save.
That'll be. So that'll be 35 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
And it'll knock you prone. And with that said, Dreamer will walk. He'll start walking away, and then vanish.
I didn't hear no bell.
And
Gator, help me up.
he doesn't bother finishing his monologue. He just says, "You've earned it. Your badge is in the freaking chest." And then just vanishes.
Have a nice day. All right, yeah. So now we got to figure out where Solomon is. So yeah, I'm gonna go over to the chest.
Okay, yeah, so the chest now, it has opened itself, and inside is just one badge with
Sweet.
the symbolism of territory number 5. So this is the final badge.
Yee! Capybaras!
The badge showing a palm tree and a capybara. However, no Solomon in that box.
Yeah, okay, now we gotta go find Solomon.
But right at the end of the fight, probably right before he started talking and you rudely interrupted him, you probably felt the ground shake a little bit from my 4th level shatter.
Yeah, are we hearing the the explosions of this?
I don't know. Does shatter make any noise or?
Yeah, I mean it's
thunder damage.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe
So
it specifically says it makes a thunderous blast or something like that.
so yeah, you would hear it from the north side of the room.
Okay.
A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point.
Yeah. So rumbling from the north side of the room and also below grade. As Solomon, let's cut back to you. Let's have a Constitution saving throw.
Can we see the map again?
Oh, are we not on the map?
Yeah, we're on the icon.
Oopsie daisy.
No worries. There we go.
A 15.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking was like behind the throne.
Okay, so you're able to resist. You're able to resist a poison gas. So this will be your turn. What do you do for the next 6 seconds? As the room's filling with this green gas again.
You know what? I'm feeling confident about the gas. I got a nice, good breath hold on that one. I'm gonna shatter again, 2nd level.
Okay.
That's gonna be 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Yeah. So the doors, they rumble, and there's this thunder damage to the door. The door on the left, there are 2 doors. The door on the left cracks and then heals itself immediately as even more green gas pours into the room, and it's getting extremely dense. Everybody else can hear this rumbling again, coming not only from the north side of the wall, not only from underground, but from the area where the throne is.
Yep. Yeah, the shatters have at least clued us in what's going on. Like, I know that Solomon's still alive because he sent me a sending, and then we're hearing all of this exploding and stuff like that going on. Let's check behind the throne.
Okay. So
quickly.
Who's investigating the throne?
I will for sure.
Are you investigating the throne or the wall behind it?
The wall behind it, preferably.
Roll
Unless
investigation.
there's like a button, That is a 14.
14. Yeah, so the wall behind it, it has tapestries on the wall, specifically one of the Dreamer. However, there doesn't appear to be any secret doors or anything like that. Bronson and Rosa, let's have you both roll investigation.
Yeah, all right.
Push the chair out of the way. Trapdoor underneath.
It was 16 this time.
I'm sorry, Gator and Rosa.
Oh, my bad.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say
19.
Oh, 20. Not natural.
So as Bronson is searching this wall, you can't help but notice this crown is still on his head. He's gone through this whole fight, gone through a table, been bashed with light tubes and chairs, and the crown is still on his head. He's bleeding from everywhere, but the crown still affixed. He can't seem to find anything on the door. You search the throne, and the throne itself made of steel chairs and barbed wire. It's very crude and brutally put together, except for one area. There's an emblem that shows a crown and a kendo stick.
So we got to put them back in the spots. That's at least my guess.
Let's do it.
All right, put them. Well, Bronson, you got them both, so get over
Yeah.
here and put them on the throne, please.
I'll put them back where they go.
So Bronson, you go to put the crown back, but you decide you have the kendo stick as well.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, you decide to put the kendo stick back, and you imagine yourself putting the crown on the throne, and you say, "There you go, guys, it's back." But everybody else notices that you have not taken the throne off your head. It's still very much affixed. The crown is still very much affixed to the top of your head.
I say, "Ha, very funny, you damn fool," and I snatch it.
So you try to remove it from his head, and it will not remove from his head. It is, when I say...
I'm going to sit in the throne.
Oh, okay.
With the kendo stick.
There you go.
I'm wait, but as he's and I scoot off the dais.
Okay, so you go sit in the throne, and you hold the kendo stick.
Mm-hmm.
Solomon, roll a Constitution saving throw.
But I was holding my breath this time.
Okay, so you're okay. You're holding your breath. Let's see how long you can hold your breath. What do you do with your turn?
I've only got 2 slots left for either shatter or dispel magic.
Keep in mind, you can't use a spell with a verbal component.
If I'm holding my breath, yeah.
Dang.
So... And the door cracked and then healed itself?
Yeah, almost instant.
Oh, yeah, that's garbage. Alright, I will release my breath hold and cast Dispel Magic to clear the poison.
Okay. So there's a roll for that?
Natural 20.
Oh, that'll do it. Yep, so that'll dissipate the poison gas from the room once again. Anything else on your turn?
I mean, this door keeps healing itself, and releasing gas at the same time. It's like, well, I guess I'm dead. Sit down on a pile of gold, pull up my loot.
There's worse ways to go.
Just start eating
die,
gold.
rich man.
All right, so
I might as well die smiling.
I mean, you could probably start like checking out the items that are in there. You know, it's like, what's the harm in that? As long as you're not like aiming at the doors, you might be able to test them out or something.
Yeah, I mean, I already checked to see if any of them were connected to the door, so without that, the fact that attacking the door will kill me eventually.
Yeah.
And I cannot destroy the door, even with spells that are specifically designed to destroy non-magical things.
I like to think that Solomon has like he was like, all right, 100% I've got a way out of this situation. And then as soon as that didn't work, it never even occurred to him like that he's in trouble. He's just like, oh, well, the group will come get me in just a minute. And so he's like, he's not even worried.
I've either made enough of a ruckus that they'll find me eventually, or I die a very rich man.
Yeah, there you go.
Not the way I thought I'd go, but hey, at least I can relax. I'm still tripping a little bit, so, you know, let's just have a little jam sesh on a pile of treasure.
all right. So what do we do in the throne room?
I was gonna sit on the throne with the crown and the kendo stick.
Yep. So you're there. Nothing has happened.
Can I really try hard to take the crown off?
Mm-hmm. To everybody else, it just looks like you're extremely constipated, like veins bulging from your temples as you're trying to force yourself to do something, but it's just you're not doing it.
Can Gator study that emblem that specifically has you said it was the crown and the kendo stick?
Yes.
Can I just like really look at it and be like thinking and like, can I have like equations going in front of my face?
Yeah.
Like, can I have
Maybe
a
maybe you need to knock the crown off of my head with the kendo stick.
Are you sure? I'll swing it, but if I miss and I get a 1 and I hit you in the face, I don't want you yelling at me like,
Dude,
what's your face prefer to get
I
fingered?
have taken, no joke, 150 damage in the past 10 minutes. I'm not worried about my wizard friend hitting me in the face with a kendo stick.
I have 18 strength now.
All right, I'm a little scared of my wizard friend hitting me with a kendo stick.
I get
Give me the
popcorn.
stick. Give him the stick. Don't
Okay.
give him the stick.
All right, roll an attack.
Okay, so modified with a +4. Let me just. So my quarterstaff is a 3. Okay.
Treat it as a
Plus
quarterstaff.
7. Yeah, I don't know why I just assumed I would, but it just seemed like a good analog. Okay, how about a non-natural 20?
Yeah. So you are able to knock the crown off of his head. The moment the kendo stick comes in contact with it, the crown just pops right off.
Nice. All right. Let's put everything back where it goes.
So you're going to put the crown back on the chair and lean the kendo stick back up against it?
Yeah, where
Yeah.
the symbols had indicated.
Okay. So you do that, and everything is back as it was.
Flashy blue and red lights.
Same as before. Oh, we can get rid of
Oh
this
man,
guy.
he's back.
So there is there is the throne. Everything is back the way it was, but no opening of doors, nothing like that.
Gator gets frustrated, grabs the kendo stick, and just starts walloping the crown. Stupid! Christ!
Okay. Let's have make 3 attack rolls.
Okay. 23, 25. I will never roll this good again. 23. So 23, 25, 23.
So just bang, bang, bang on the crown, and the crown itself seems indestructible. There doesn't seem to be anything happening. Rosa, you feel a compulsion to give it a try yourself.
What, to smack the crown with a kendo stick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because my next idea is to just like run it down the street like a stick in a hoop. That's my next idea, literally.
Jeez. Wow.
What are you, 140?
No, I'm only lie about my age, 23.
That's not the first thing he's lied about. All right, well, I guess I'll whack at it like a pinata. Why not?
Give me 3 attacks.
All right. Let's see, 24, 17, 17.
Okay, so you're all just you're landing every single attack on this thing, and it is it's not doing any damage to the crown. Bronson, you see what's going on. They're just beating the hell out of this chair, and you're really at a loss here. Solomon, in the other room, let's have. So, what do you do on your turn? Are you sitting and waiting?
I sing my I'm dying alone but rich song.
Okay.
Maybe if I sing to the door, it'll open.
The Ballad of Jeff Bezos. I'm rich, but I'm dying alone.
Bronson, give me an investigation check.
All right. 15.
I start singing The Who. Let my love open the door.
So Bronson, you get the bright idea that not only do you beat the hell out of the crown, but also the throne itself. And you take the kendo stick and start wailing all over the throne, and it's when you finally make contact with the emblem of the crown and the kendo stick that there is a reaction.
Got it.
And then in that moment, the throne starts to sink down into the floor, revealing a passageway that drops down and just enough room, about 4 foot of clearance, just enough room for everybody to crawl through, even the gigantic orc.
Is there a door to open?
And let's see here. It shows a little passageway and then steps that are leading up to 2 doors.
Up the 2 doors?
The steps go upwards, and they terminate at a set of doors at the top.
So what is that, like a 10-foot flight?
No, not quite that much. Maybe like 6 or 8 feet.
Okay.
It's if each one of those steps is maybe about 8 inches, something like that.
Go open the door.
No.
You hear light, muffled music on the other side.
I hear Solomon behind the door.
No, I grab him by the collar and I say, after all this, you just go up some stairs?
Yeah, man.
And Gator would like to investigate the stairs. I trust nothing.
So the stairs, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So each one of the stairs has the name of the gym town on them. You know, all the gym towns that you've been at leading up to this point: Lucha Town, Coleville, Ironvale, Timber Clash, Whitestone, Suplex City, and then finally Rumble Reef, right? So each one of the steps, not particularly in the order that you had gone to them, but in the order of their numbers.
Bronson, you didn't bring your belt of badges though, right?
It's a magical belt, so
no.
you would not have.
Cause I'm thinking cause what if you needed that to pass? I don't know. I'm just thinking because now we're talking about the cities.
This is a dream space. It knows where we've been. Somebody open the door.
Yeah, open the door.
All right. Well, oh god, it's been way over a minute, hasn't it? So my jump spell is no longer active.
Correct.
Nope.
There's stairs.
I'm going up the stairs and I'm opening.
Thank you.
All right. So,
like I wanted to.
Bronson, let's have an investigation check.
Yeah. That is a 15.
15. Yeah. So you go up to approach the doors. The doors do not budge at all. There is handles with kind of like a trigger, a thumb trigger on top that when pressed in would open inwards, but they are almost like stone, right? But beyond that, you do notice that on both sides of the door is a horizontal slot that is a couple inches wide.
Mm-hmm.
There's one of those in either door.
Oh yeah, didn't we have to like put money or like coins in the? Yeah, let's put coins in them.
Solomon had all the money, right?
I think he's got most of our money. Yeah.
I'm also carrying gold.
Should have a little bit of pocket cash. I disseminate pocket cash from time to time. You've all asked for money.
Yeah, no, I've got coins. How many do we need?
I don't know. You guys did the coin thing earlier. There was like a coin slot that opened up a door for us or something like that. Or opened up the poison. I can't remember.
Well,
right,
It was in the church.
Rosa, as you go to enter the coin into this horizontal slot, you notice that the slot is thinner than the thickness of your typical coins.
It's gonna get jammed.
It's very thin, almost paper thin.
Oh.
Oh, give us some money. Give us some dollar bills.
is paper a currency here? Like in this entire like campaign? I never heard of any paper currency.
No.
No, I wouldn't think it's all like gold sovereigns and stuff.
Just write well wishes on a paper and just stick it through the hole.
Dear Solomon.
Debit card.
Hey, Solomon. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. I don't. I was thinking if I had like a deck of cards, like maybe a card would fit in. But I don't.
What else do you guys have that could fit in there?
We don't remember at this point. I got some barbed wire.
Technically liquid.
Well, let's have a history check.
Don't have my.
Gator, use your clipboard.
I don't have it, and I got a 2.
Oh yeah, that's right.
17.
We don't have any of our magical stuff.
So, Rosa, you seem to remember something that was picked up in the locker room, inside one of the lockers.
Gym socks.
Razor blade?
You do have razor blades. It's true.
I guess that is just
I don't know
about
if
thin
it's
as
thin
paper.
enough.
What did we find in the locker room, Saucey?
Well, I don't want to just give it away.
None of us remember, but
yeah,
you
we
said
really don't.
we have it, so I'm sure our characters would
we picked
remember,
up
right?
everything, and that was about it. There was like gym clothes and like some razor blades, and I really don't recall.
You have described so much junk in this dungeon, and it's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah. So in the lockers, you guys had found there was juice in there. There were razor blades. There was tape. There was clothing, and the final item, the gold and shiny item.
Oh, the ticket. That's right. The golden.
He
ticket.
mentioned that earlier, and we forgot. He said that earlier.
I even made a Willy Wonka joke earlier.
I was going to, and I didn't. I just didn't.
Nope. Sorry, Solomon has to die because we did not remember that information. We have to stick to our guns.
You guys just have to leave this place without me and go tell Mistress Wolf all we got out of it was a golden ticket.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess let's open or use the golden ticket.
Yeah, so immediately the door accepts the ticket, everything unlocks, clunk, 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 and Solomon, you are shocked to see the doors swing open, and everybody's greeted by this room filled with treasure. Like we said, it's Uncle Scrooge's vault here, filled with gold coins and all sorts of items, as well as there are iron chests in there. There are bodies in the room. There are gemstones, potions, scrolls, rings, spell books, weapons, and one jeweled skull with ruby eyes and 6 long diamond teeth.
And on top of that pile of treasure, a gnome playing a lute, hitting the very end of the bridge. There's only one thing gonna set you free. Oh, hey, guys.
Is that the skull of a Sakarak?
So what do we do?
It's a Ceris.
I wanna get one of those rolly crates from the other room, and we're just gonna like fill everything up to the brim.
Don't we just need magic items?
Yes,
Yeah.
but
Do we
there's
need?
you know what purchases magic items? Treasure.
We're mostly here for the magical item because there's a buttload of magical items in here, though.
Yeah, take everything, sort it all out when we get out of here.
Yeah, we
How
get
do we
all
get outta
the
here,
stuff,
by the
and we'll
way?
fill the nooks and crannies of the cart with coin.
Excuse me. How do we get out of here, by the way?
That's a tomorrow question.
So as you're manhandling all these items, you notice that the iron chest is filled with magicite gems. Lots and
Is it
lots
a
of
chest
magicite
like
gems.
a chest that would sit on the floor, or is it like a coffer that would sit on a table?
A chest that sits on the floor.
Ooh,
So
big.
it's like shown in this picture here.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you
I can
take
wear
a
it
big
as a
old
backpack.
scoop. Like, can I get like a 2 scoops of raisins kind of thing going on? Because we needed magicite for the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you
All
can
right, so
fill
two
your pockets with the magicite. I just need to know in which order you pick up these items.
Gator goes for the magicite first.
Right. So you're able.
Largest to smallest.
So there are rings.
They would be last because they're small.
Yep. There is an apparatus that allows you to breathe underwater. There
Is it big or is it small?
No, it's relatively small. I'm reading off the
We'll pick
smaller
that up
items.
later.
There's a magical dagger in there. There's something called a censer, which is like that smoke thingy that clerics
Looks like a
swing
flail.
around.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, Rosa, grab that. That's totally a holy item.
There are spell books, and then if you're going in order from smallest to largest, the next item would be the jeweled skull with the ruby eyes. The
You know what?
potions.
I just get the feeling that this is significant. I'm gonna focus on the skull.
Okay. Are you gonna pick it up and investigate?
Sure.
So as soon as you pick it up, you are drawn into its left eye, and Solomon vanishes.
Fantastic. I keep finding the answers.
So the other three, you all witness this.
All right. I guess let's load up with spoils before we all pick up this skull, because apparently that might be our ride home, or we're at least all gonna go be where Solomon is.
We
die-
all be
we die as
together.
a unit.
Arcana, the loudest Arcana check I can do. Oh, never mind. 12.
I guess I could make an Arcana check.
Go ahead.
Please, please,
Alright.
please.
+4. Wait,
Bronson
what?
and Solomon are like, all right, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm
my
sick
head.
of guesswork and investigations. Let's move on.
Alright, I'm just gonna make a straight Arcana check here. 16.
Yeah, so you determine that the skull is magical but not evil.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right.
Grab all
Yeah.
the magic sheet you can and hug the skull.
Yep.
Rosa, censor.
Great. So one at a time, each one of you grabs up as many of these magic items and magic stones as possible before putting your hand on the skull and be drawn into the same left eye. And then with that, you wake up back in the Risky Rabbit.
Everybody
Yeah.
check your pockets for stuff.
And you are as you were before you went on this vision quest. And you are met with the smiling face of Raquel Rose.
Everybody check your pockets for stuff.
And everybody's pockets are empty, right? So the items in which you were carrying inside are gone, except for one item. There's one item that is in your possession. Bronson has it, and it's badge number 5.
Well, good job, ladies. Your research was top notch. You know, trying to steal items from a quasi-real dream space turns out to be absolutely ineffective.
So Raquel Rose, she can't even hear you right now. She's holding the hand of Gator as he's coming to, and she says, "You're back. You must have found what you're looking for because you've managed to recharge the portal to room 6. I don't understand how it works. I don't care, but I know it's ready. I'm so proud of you." And then she attempts to kiss Gator on the mouth.
Wait, so we went through all of this. We need to do a thing that we couldn't accomplish for some sort of MacGuffin that's never going to get explained?
Well, you know, that's not really her area of expertise. She makes brownies and drugs, and she doesn't do a lot of the magic stuff. I'm sure if give her enough time, like about a week, she could come up with a good explanation for how it works.
You do that. You do that, Rock. All right.
So she's also there with Dombian, who is happy to see Solomon awake. And she says, before you do anything stupid, you all need to rest. You're severely dehydrated. And you look like hell. Except for you, Solomon. You are still a sight for sore eyes.
I don't think this lady's a very good doctor, because I'm not dehydrated. I'm exsanguinated.
So Mistress
Well,
Wolf
that loses a lot of hydration.
Yeah. Just fill me back up with water.
Mistress Wolf has prepared a quasi feast for all of you, so you can get your strength back. But before you go feeding yourselves like a pack of sugar-starved goblins, I need you to listen to me for a minute. What's coming at the Capitol isn't just another backstage brawl. It's unlike anything you've been through before. It's the end game. It's your final stand. It's all of our final stand. We have one shot at this. You have 2 days to rest. Get your shit together. Check your gear. Think about saying a prayer even. Say goodbye to anyone who matters. Because in a few days, everything changes. You're either going to reshape the world or you're going to be devoured by it.
We need to call in every favor that we've got then.
This sounds like we just went through something hard and we got our biggest challenge ahead of us. We should probably level up.
So here's Mistress Wolf. She steps in and she says, what you have standing in front of you is too much for just one team. Regardless of how strong you've become and how strong you will be after you level up after the session. You have to face Vance McDragon, the Exalted One, and the 3 remaining Iron Masters. You're facing the full force of the Capitol and the Darker Order at the same time. They're all deadly, so I've taken the liberty of recruiting some help. Some of you fancy yourself as the new kings of Kefabia. But the King's Road has more than one royal family.
Oh, God.
I forgot to do the thing.
Here comes another reference.
One royal family.
There it is.
That's not it. That's the one. And that's where we're going to leave things for tonight as as King's Road's other royal family rolls in force. It's all 4 of them. They are Cobra Rhodes and his entourage here.
Is that Pharaoh?
That's
Yep.
No, this is Gold Dust.
No, down at the bottom, the dragon.
Oh, that's
His dog Pharaoh.
I thought the dog's name was Ghost. No, it is Pharaoh. Yes, that's the dog. He's a luck dragon now.
Nice. I see Dusty's doing his best Gabe Newell impression.
So, so that's going to call it for tonight. This has been King's Road Young Lions. I've been Saucey. They've been the Young Lions. Say goodbye, Young Lions.
Goodbye,
Young Lions.
Bye, young lion.
I suppose.
Goodbye, folks. Hey, congratulations. If you're still listening, that means you made it to the end of the episode. Thanks for coming by and listening to this edition of King's Road Young Lions. If you like what you've heard, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave a comment down below of what you'd like to see on the next episode. For more great content from This Is Awesome Promotions, check out the YouTube channel, check out the Twitch channel, check us out on Twitter at TIA Promotions. Thanks again for coming around, and we'll see you next time down on the King's Road.